Okay, hello folks. Right, what I'm going to try and do in this clip is to go through the first major ruin dungeon that you will come across when following the main quest. I've noticed in a lot of the clips that are presently on YouTube, they're all dealing with the new creation club and all the DLCs and things like that. But if you're looking to start the game, you've never done it before, or you've done it years ago and you found it quite difficult, then this is really designed for you. I'm going to go through this ruin in quite sufficient detail, and you can follow it step by step, and if you like it, great. If you don't, then stop watching it. So I'm not going to tell you how you get here. I'm not going to tell you the steps you need to take. I'm sure you'll find those out in your first venturings, however you start. I've got a few mods installed, but they shouldn't make a huge impact on this. I am running all 3 DLCs and the full creation club. My version of Skyrim Special Edition is the 641. So, without wanting to bore you too much, let's take a quick gander and see what happens. Now you need to be careful going up these steps. You need to be ready, because you are surely, as you can see the little red dots in the top box there, those are enemies.
You're nothing.
Oh, I forgot to mention my follower. I've got a follower because I like to have someone to chat to. Okay, so having got rid of the first 3 enemies, first thing you need to do always is search them. You need to look for things that you might need. So in this case I haven't got a bow and I haven't got any arrows, so I'll take those. Any other bandits anywhere? No, okay. Oh, another thing. Mostly I will be walking, genuinely walking through this video. I don't like running after all. You don't run everywhere you go, so why should your character? Okay, it makes it take a little bit longer, but hey.
Yes?
At least it's a bit more realistic. So, having got rid of the bandits, we're now going to go up the front steps and into the dungeon, ruin, whatever you like to call it. Now remember, on all these things, you look everywhere, you search everywhere, you check everything. Don't leave any stone unturned. This is your first foray into the game, so you need to pick a few things up. As I pick them up, I'll try, if I remember, to explain why I'm doing it. Okay, so now we're in here. First thing I want to do is sneak, because I don't want the people who are already in the dungeon to know that I'm here. Doesn't do a lot of good, but it does do some. Now we will need a lockpick. Lockpicks are things we definitely need, and we need lots of them.
What if Arvel doesn't come back? I want my share from that club.
Yes, there's someone there.
I know they've seen me.
Over here.
Right. We immediately have a problem, because you apparently can't see the female in those two. because she's wearing a Forsworn outfit, and I have a Forsworn mod on that hides the costume, so I apologise for that. Right, first place where you're going to need a lockpick, here. Picking locks are relatively easy. Right, obviously you need money. The more money you get during the game, the better. You're going to need a healing potion, because believe me, you're going to get hit. Just going to check this guy over here again, because no, he didn't have any lockpicks. Well, that was most unexpected. Right.
Huh?
Now you can sleep on these two bedrolls. On this particular dungeon, you're safe to do so. And if you need to have a rest or whatever, then you can. I don't need to, so I'm not going to. And a lot of the fighting that will happen will be done by my dearly beloved follower. Okay, so the first thing we notice as we come down, there's some sort of altar and there's an urn on it. Now these urns are usually quite good. Always worth searching for them. Motion of minor healing. That's now 2 I've got. That's my follower. There she is. Edwina Shieldhar. Very nice. Not very talkative. Round here we've got another couple of urns. That one's empty. That one's empty. So we won't bother looking. Haha. No point looking in empty urns. We just carry on down here. One thing about this game, it is superbly detailed. They've tried to take care of everything. Even the basic game, i.e. a game without any mods or improvements or anything like that. It's a straightforward, easy to play, good looking game. It's well worth the effort. It will teach you so much about MMOs and survival games and first person shoot 'em outs. It's worth playing just for that. But also, it's been going a hell of a long time. It's one of the most heavily modded games you can get. So while you can play the basic game, just go to nexus.com and enjoy a really good modding community. I thought there was an urn there and I missed a jug there. Nope. Oh, potion of minor mana trigger. Well, I don't do much magic, so I'm not going to bother. I've got some, but I'm not going to use it much. And my follower is already bored. So, just keep going. This particular cave ruin is one of the easiest you have. Now at this point, don't chase after him. Come down here and wait. You'll see why. And you don't want to suffer the same fate. Now there is a reason that happened to him, so we will now go down and have a look. We need to get through that gate there. And how are we going to do that? Well, once we've quickly searched him. Gold, yes. Torch, yes. Okay. We've got a lever here, and we need to get through that gate. But we saw what happened when he tried to do the lever, so now we need to have a look around.
Yeah?
So we'll just nip up here. Quick look, and there's some pretty pictures on the wall. Don't tell me she tried to operate the lever. What an idiot. There's a whale there. There's a snake over there. So that tells you something straight away.
Need something?
So let's have another look. We've got a snake on the bottom. Then we've got another snake. And then over there we've got a whale. And we've got 3 pillar things over there. Now those pillar things are keys. So we look again. We've got snake, snake, whale. So we come along to these things. Activate the pillar. Snake. That's what we want. Second snake. Excellent. Remember we had 2 snakes? And then the last one we saw was a whale. So we've got snake, snake, whale. Just check that. Snake, snake, whale, and she's going to operate that lever again. And look at that, there she goes. We can go through it with safety without being shot down. I didn't ask her to operate the lever, but hey. We should stop operating the ruddy lever, woman. Sorry, no disrespect to the females watching this. I'm very old. And we olders have our own ways of talking. I meant no disrespect at all. Minor healing. Oh, I might as well read it. Oh, look at that. We've just increased our thing. Now, when you read a book, if you press E again, you will keep the book. If you simply press escape, you'll leave it where it was, but you keep the perk. Check the chest. Oh, gold. Excellent. Urn is empty, and there's a soul gem. Soul gems you need. That's unusual. They don't usually run up to the top like that. Soul gems you need because your weapon is going to get discharged. It's going to come blunt and apparently my stamina is already low. So we'll just hang around for a minute. Let it rebuild. I don't think I've got a stamina potion. No, got healing. Don't need healing, I need stamina. So look at that. Oh look, put my weapon away and my stamina rebuilds very, very quickly. This is why, or one of the reasons I strongly recommend you get some sort of follower as soon as you can start in the game. If you're using a follower management tool, and I would recommend immersive amazing followers, they do a lot of the fighting for you. Thereby saving you a lot of stamina and sometimes effort. And when you come across 2 or 3 enemies, you're not trying to desperately fight them all with no stamina, very little healing.
Is someone coming? Is that you, Haknir? Bjorn? Soling? I know I ran ahead with the claw, but I needed help.
I hope you heard all that. Okay. Can't get through there. It's covered in cobwebs. So you need to get rid of them.
No, not again.
And on this particular dungeon, now watch my
Get away from
companion.
me.
There we go.
Help me! Help!
Never mind him helping him.
Get me out of here!
We know he's stuck in. Oh, garnet. We can sell that later.
Help me! Help!
Need something?
Yeah, shut him up.
Help me out of
Right,
here!
check the spider. Now, frostbite venom. When you get that, if you then go and use it, well, look, I'll demonstrate. Frostbite venom, so you choose to use it. Do you want to poison the sword? Yes. Your sword blade is now
Don't
poisoned.
leave me for Arcade's
Only
sake.
lasts for one strike.
Get
And
me down! Get me
till
down!
you get much better at it, or it's a much stronger
Don't
solution.
leave me for Arcade's sake!
But it can be useful. It's not much good against.
Get out of here!
Always search desiccated corpses.
Don't leave me for Arcade's sake!
I wasn't going to, but if you don't shut up, I will.
You! Over here! It's coming loose. I can feel it. You fool. Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
Right. As you go through the dungeon, you'll notice at the top of the screen you get various hints as to what you're supposed to do next. But if you can't remember, you just press J. It says there, begin your adventure. Forget that. Golden Claw, that's the quest we're on. So we've cut Arville down, we've now got to retrieve said Golden Claw. Press J again. Okay, now what did I say about searching? So, empty, empty. Search urn. Silver garnet ring, we can sell that. Another soul urn, that's useful. Search burial urn. Minor healing, so now we've got 3 of them. That's useful. My follower's got bored, she's gone to sit down. Okay. Right, now we could run after Arville like silly whatevers. But that takes a lot of stamina. It doesn't when you're just normally running. Okay. Oh, hello. See, now I haven't used any stamina at all, and both Draugr are dead, and guess what? That's why having a follower is useful. And search. Nope, don't want any of those. You might. So be careful. Some of these weapons, as you can see, the Nordhammer, Warhammer is worth damage of 30. That's not bad. And quite often they contain other things. I'm not going to weigh myself down with an ingot, because my carry weight is only 300. Now, when you're walking around, watch out for things like that, which is a trap, and watch out for a stone like this. don't know if I can do it, but I couldn't have got my fingers all wrong. However, avoid them. Now you can see there's a little white arrow there. The poor old Pavel, or whatever his name was, looks as though he may have come to a sticky end. It's another reason for using a follower. You just approach them and push against them, they'll back away. It's a blessed nuisance that they won't get out of the way. There are a couple of mods out there that you can use that will. Right, no, well, you can read his journal. It's hardly worth it. That's what you want, is the golden claw. So we'll just have a quick look at his journal. So you go to your inventory, Arvel's journal. Right, my fingers are trembling, I'm not going to read it, you can. I'll leave it up there long enough. Now, well, that's a useful little hint. Remember that. Oh no, I shall need that down here. Look, we're in more dungeons. Or rather, more tombs. Now, what is there up there? Is there anything up there? That's my follower. Dealing with all my nasty enemies while I have a look round. Ancient Nord arrow. Do I need those? I do need the bow because I think that is better than the bow I've got. Hunting bow gives me 8. Nord bow gives me 9, so we'll drop that. They give me 10 and they give me 8. I don't use that many arrows, so we'll drop those. And the longbow gives me 6, so we'll get rid of that. I don't need an iron sword, so I'll get rid of that. Right. That's my cleaning house done. Now, something like this is not pleasant at all. You just got to take your chance. Oh, I managed to make it. But there's a ring here which stops them. Take note of these lights up here. Later on they will be useful to you. At the moment we're just going to follow the tunnel. Uh-oh.
Huh?
Don't need either of those for the moment. Bone meal, that's good for your alchemy when you're doing potions and things like that. I'm not going to be doing that in this, so I'm not going to bother harvesting. I don't know why she's doing a backward dance. However, we'll go, oh look, I'll let her go ahead.
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with...
Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. However, what I am going to do is just quickly show you. As I said, see the lights?
Huh?
That's oil of some sort. Not sure what sort of oil. Probably the fat from human bodies or something pretty awful like that. However,
Need something?
yes, it can be useful. So, what I'm going to do is demonstrate. Ancient Nord arrow, ancient Nord bow. And you get a nice little conflagration of fire. It's not going to do huge amounts of damage, but if one of these things happens to be standing in it, it contributes to what you're doing. So we're now just going to carry on. Don't forget, always look at everything everywhere. Know why we need to see through there, but obviously a reason, because they've made us do it. Whoops. So, through here. Now your follower's disappeared, so just check that she's coming. There she is. But you're going to need her later. And we come through here. This is the almost the easiest dungeon here. It becomes right at the beginning of the game. It's designed to be. It's designed to help you learn how to play. It's designed to demonstrate the various things. The next thing is, I don't normally run towards them. They normally come to me and I'm quite happy.
Huh?
Don't need the Nord battle axe. So, now another thing you can do, I don't know if it'll work.
Need something?
Go in here. Now, I've just moved the cursor, which is moving. I've asked her that I've told her I needed to do something. I've moved the cursor to the chest, and you can see that it says take all chests. So just press your E. Move your cursor away so it's in a blank space. She will walk over and hopefully once she's standing there for a second, come back, take all chest is now empty. So press escape. Okay? So you don't need to walk over there and do it. You can sometimes get your follower to do it. Now, as daft as it may sound to say it, I know my way through this dungeon. So I knew that ring was there, but I should have mentioned it to you. Now you need to turn right here. Follow this tunnel down. And come along here. As you can see, the interiors are just as good as the exteriors. I've got a few mods involved. I've got one that sort of makes the inside of buildings look better, and I've got another one that makes the ground around outside look better. But this is just a standard cave. No mods, no nothing. And as you can see, we'll have a quick look round for you. It's really quite detailed, quite believable. Where's she gone? Oh, there she is. Okay. Now you can't do that I want you to do
Need something?
with everything. It depends very much on your companion. She may do it. She's done it. Sometimes when these chests are locked, they won't do it. They won't open them. If you get a follower who's a master lockpicker or a master sneak thief, you'll find they can unlock chests. Some of your more basic followers won't be able to do that, and some of the others will be able to do the easiest ones like novice and apprentice, but won't be able to do the higher ones. So it's a question of experimentation. Right. As I say, I don't normally go to them, I let them come to me. Don't need any of those. The Nord maces are quite powerful in this game. They're usually a little bit more powerful than swords. Now, remember what I said about exploring everything and looking at everything? If you look down there, there's a chest down there. So you need to go and find out what's in it. So instead of just walking straight through, we go down and find out. Yes, it takes a little bit of extra time. I know it might not be worth it. There may be nothing worthwhile in there. But if you don't look, don't forget to search skeletons. Think, oh look, gold. Excellent, want gold. Search chest. Let's see if she can undo that one.
Huh? Good day.
Oh, she's taken it. Excellent. So escape before you do anything else, and then search the skeleton. What you will find is your followers won't search skeletons and things like that. I don't know why. They almost invariably, there are mods out there where you can ask them to loot or where they can be made to loot, but your normal stock standard follower won't usually do that. They say you can't do that. They don't apologise, of course. Right, now we come up here and we go along here. And now, just for your information, I'm not playing this on a very high-end computer. I would say it was the lower end of medium. But I have played this game on a box standard laptop. So again, very, very easy to use. coming up here. Right, we've got two entrances here. However, if we go forward, there's somebody in there. So we get our sword out and we go. If we move over, we managed to get a hit on me before she got to him. That's a shame. Okay. And look, there's another chest over there. Let's see. I know this one's locked.
Good day.
Don't know if she can do it. Right. Yes, she can. So this follower can do apprentice locks as well. Okay, so we need to go through this door. Now you'll notice on there, on the top bar, there's a door with an arrow, and it's got one on here, so this is the door we need to go through. Now those signs and portents will be on all of the quest things as long as you've got it marked in your journal as the one you're doing.
Yeah?
It's alright, there's funny noises of me having a drink to get my throat going. Right. Have a look round here. Nothing in here of interest. That's the door we've just come through. So, alright. We'll carry on. As I say, this is the first major dungeon that you'll come to when you follow the main quest right from the start, and it's a dungeon you'll come to on the main quest anyway. So that's why I thought I'd just do a walkthrough of this one. Oh, hello, we've got one of these again. Right. Oh, that's not too bad. Gold. Like gold. Have a look in here. Potion of resist cold. That might be useful later. Sit bench. Alright, we'll give ourselves a rest. There's our companion. And there's us. We go into first person view, which we can't do while we're sitting. Now to get up from a sitting position, just need to press W as though you're going to walk, and up you get.
I
wonder why she keeps saying that. Now watch out, because there are more Draugr around. I know that, because as I said, I've been through it before. Ah no, she's found them and she's taken them on. Good, saves me the trouble. I think somebody has shot an arrow at me. But she's taken care of them. That's a large rock. some more of this oil and stuff, so if you were fighting them you could stand back. Okay. When you get to the top of stairs, look round. You'll often get a hint of where you're supposed to be. You get a better view of the dungeon. Did I see something move just then? Oh, it's those silly axes, yes. You can come through here. Have a look around again. Nothing. Search. Ancient Nord arrows. I don't need anything else, not at this stage of the game. So we walk round here. Have a quick look up there. Is there anything worth having? No. Nothing worth having there. Nothing worth having there. No, no. Oh, wait a minute. Did I see there's something down there? Yeah, but it's not worth having. Right. Yeah. More oil. But as long as those lamps don't get knocked down, you're going to be safe. But sometimes a Draugr here, for instance, and you can cause him a bit of preliminary, I can't even say it, damage by knocking that bowl down and setting fire to it while he's standing there waiting for you. They're not the brainiest people on earth, so he might well just stand there and let himself be burned. Right, new door. Ah, this is an interesting one. Now you'll find a few of these scattered across Skyrim. There's always a clue as to what you've got to do. We will go up to it. I'll go into first person for you so you can get a good look. Hoping this soundtrack will come out. Right. Now you've got 3 badges there. They are actually on rings, and those rings will move. Problem is, you've got to work out in which order to put those pictures in order for that lock to work. Now there's a trick to this. You don't need to waste a lot of time. Go into your inventory, find your claws, the only claw you've got. Come over, hold your mouse button down, move it up, and it shows you. Look, bear, birdie, dragon, whatever you like to call it, owl. So bear, bird, owl. So you go to the top one, activate outer ring. We want the bear in that one. Right, now we want the bird and the owl. You can do 2 at once. Now remember the pictures on the claw? It was bear, birdie, owl. So now you don't need to do anything else, just activate ring. There's your claw. Now, my major objection with this game is that once you've opened one of those, you can't come back through it and shut it again. So now anybody who follows you can go through that door. I think that's stupid. You should, most places you can shut and lock, but those particular type of doors you can't. Even some of your moving stones that you operate with a chain, you can shut again. Always remember, good look round. You never know what you're going to find, you never know what you're going to see, what you can grab. We obviously want to go over there. But we're going to have a look up here first, just in case. They're just platforms, so we needn't worry. Good look around. Don't forget all the little nooks and crannies. You might miss something. You don't want to miss something. Good job I'm not afraid of bats. Alright, we'll come down here and have a quick gander. Because the game is very fond of not telling you anything or showing you anything, but you walk down something like this, right at the bottom, tucked in a corner, and suddenly come across a chest. You look up there, no, there's nothing there, there's nothing there. Right, so now we need to go back.
Yes?
Well, we do really need to go back. Not sure how I'm going to get out of here, having done it. But it looks as though I can go up there. That's useful. Try not to fall into those things. Sometimes they're almost impossible to get out of. Nip over the ladder here. This looks vaguely interesting. I'll just stop, let you have a look. They really have, even on the basic game, they really have gone into quite some considerable detail in these caves and with the decorations and things like that. So even the basic game is well worth getting and playing just for its own sake. And it will teach you so much. Right, now that funny noise you can hear, that is that wall. And this is absolutely basic to your basic game. This is why you are the Dragonborn. See that? Word of power learned. Okay, you can't do anything with it at the moment, but every time you hear that noise, you need to look around thoroughly, because somewhere near it there will be a wall. Approaching that wall will teach you a word, and you need those words now.
Huh?
We'll let her deal with that
God
one.
Damn you!
Okay. What were we looking for? Some sort of dragon stone, I believe. There we go. The dragon stone. We wanted that one. Sword of Chills. Great Sword of Chills. It's not a bad sword. Quite good damage at 26. Might be worth you picking up. Weak frenzied poison. No thanks. I do want that soul gem. And I'm going to look in this chest. I can't let her have everything. Right, garnet, we can sell that. Gold we always want. Madness, no. No, I'm going to take that because I know I want it later in the game. So I'll take that and hang on. Now, you have two choices in most dungeons and caves. You can either walk all the way back through the way you came without interference, and you'll just walk and walk and walk and walk and walk. Or, if you look around carefully, there is another exit. It's usually a lot closer and a lot easier. In this particular case, I'm not sure that it is, but we'll go and find it. So we walk over here and up these steps. And one of the reasons I'm doing this is because it will demonstrate another aspect of the game that you might be interested to see. Yeah, come on, we'll just take a last look at what we've done to see the detail in this. I mean, just the basic game, and that's the amount of detail they've got. Brilliant. Come in here, and hopefully all the way through this video my voice has been hearable. And up on here we've got a handle, so activate the handle, and guess what, we get an entrance. Now again, you see, it annoys me that once my follower is through, I can't shut that entrance back down. I've got to leave it open. Not that there's anything in there to remove now, but it would be nice to be able to leave things secure. Now, here you'll notice there's no real path for us to get down. We could try jumping those few stones there. Come round here, have a look. Round here and have a look. Nope. There is no suggested path down. What about the other side? No, we can see there isn't one on the other side, so we will just go down this central bit and hopefully just dump. There you go, I've only got a short way to jump. I've got another chest here. Always remember to search your chests. Gold. Ah, look at that. 4 lockpicks. A leather scout armor. Do we want that? No. And come over here. Purple mountain flower. That's good in. Why do I want to take a skull? Well, it's good for putting on the bench, but that's all it does. So we'll leave that. And we'll follow through here. And immediately you see, there's that door with the arrow on it, and that shows you that this is an exit. It's going to take you out to Skyrim.
Yes?
And this is one of the problems with these shortcuts.
Need something?
If you now come here, you're quite high up. And, oh, there's a potion over there. Light feet, that would be useful. Just check round and see what I mean by check everywhere. Always check. There's not really a way to get across there without falling down. Ah, now you see this, look. We can get down to that one. We can get down to that one. We can get down to that one. Then we can get down to that one. So far we've not lost any health. Nope, we want to go over here and hop down to that one. Oh look, it meets the ground here, so we're all right. Okay. So now we've got down from that ledge. We're all right. And we've now completed the first dungeon of the main quest. And we have a wonderful view. So thank you very much if you managed to watch all the way through. I'm not going to tell you everything you've got to do after this because you'll find out. But that's it, folks. Hopefully, as I said, you've enjoyed it. I will do another couple. But let's see how this one goes first.